Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is another episode of The Ranting Redhead. I am the host, Aiden. And today, before I really get into my show, I wanna talk about this drink that I just made. Alright? So, ever since I turned, the big age, I found, because I love the Big Lebowski, I like a White Russian, but I have a little twist, and I'm gonna try it for the first time. I have a White Russian, but because it's seasonal, I put a little eggnog in, stirred it up, because I was gonna use coffee creamer, but I'm like, you know what? Let's really have a reason to call off work tomorrow. All right, let's have a reason. Let's see what happens. I like eggnog. It's not my favorite. I can't have too much of it because then it will make you sick. But let's see what happens. All right, a White Russian with eggnog. Hold on 1 second. Let's see how this baby tastes. Ooh, that's actually really good. That's really good. Holy crap, that is really good. If you wanna, hold that is. I'm taking another sip. I can't believe I never thought of this. Eggnog for that. That is perfect. Oh my god, this Christmas, this is what you gotta do. Anytime you can get eggnog, put it in a White Russian. You won't regret it. I promise you. Hell, if you do this, I guarantee you'll lose hours of your life. You might even lose your life if you drank a lot of it, but you'll have a big smile on your face, though. Okay, today's topic is I'm back in school. Oh boy, isn't that a great time? Yeah. So yeah, I'm going back to school. I'm back in college, and I commute there. I within a year I'll be at a different college to where I will be living in a dorm, hopefully. But right now I'm still commuting to a local community college. And here's what I gotta say. So I was kind of nervous about going back. It's been 2 years. I did 1 year, 2 semesters. COVID happened. 2 years later, here I am. So first day, I'm really nervous. But the first class was great. I loved it. I'm like, oh, I feel good. Like, I am back. I am excited now. Because I'll have an associate's in broadcasting and then hopefully a bachelor's in film and cinematography. That is my current goal. Hashtag current. So, the first class went great. Second class was not as great, but I was like, you know what? I still feel pretty good about myself. All right. Day 2, today. Here's what happens. I only have 4 classes this semester, and the next semester it'll be 5. And I'll have enough credits. Yay for me. But I had to take a math class, so I'm doing a statistics class. And I sit down, I'm on the edge of the table. I'm like on the furthest side so I can get out the best. Okay. So this person comes in, this gal, hefty gal, and she she had one of those big freaking like metal water bottles in her bag. She was trying to squeeze in, and it's not just because of her enormous belly button, but it's the tables are pretty close together, but she unintentionally hit me with the water bottle. Didn't hurt that bad, but I was expecting an apology. Did I get one? No, I didn't get one. I want some more eggnog. Hold on. Okay. So no, I didn't get any apology. And so I'm like, this fucking bitch. I am not happy at this point. So then what does she do? She moves up to the first row. And I don't get this, but hey, to each their own. Like, she had a thing. She had like a tablet where she was taking notes. She wasn't really taking notes or anything, though. Of course, the teacher didn't notice. But my point is, she opens up her little tablet. And what is her lock screen? Breasts. Just flat out, just the chest on a woman. I'm like, what the? Holy God, holy Lord. I mean, hey, hey, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm trying to learn here. I mean, come on, there's a time and a place for it. Here's the thing, like, I could not imagine being in the front row of a classroom where people can clearly see if I have a big tablet out and the first thing that I have is a pair of breasts out. But you know what the sad thing is? They weren't even like hot breasts. They were just like like it's like they looked like deflated balloons. I mean, if you're gonna have pictures of tits just as your lock screen, at least make them look great. But instead, these were just like shriveled up, dehydrated raisins, is what it looked like. There was not much mass to them. I mean, quite frankly, it looked like it didn't have enough milk in it for a cup of coffee. Let me have another drink. So that was that class. And so I'm like, oh boy, well, that was eventful. But then I go to another class. And what happened here, the professor said something. The professor seems like a nice guy. But he said something that I don't like teachers saying. When he goes, he's like, okay, now I'm going to call for attendance, and if I ask if you have a preferred nickname, let me know, and that's what I'll call you. Or if I mispronounce your name, correct me. He sounds nothing like this. I don't know why I'm doing this. But anyway. So, I didn't notice, but the person who got called right before me, he calls out like, Carissa, and he goes, actually, I prefer to be called Zendrya, gonorrhea, something like that. Zendrya, Grangine. It's so stupid. And she goes, yes, named after the Greek goddess. And I'm like, of course, it's not even a popular one, like Apollo or Athena. You just sound like a stupid... Sorry. You sound like a stupid person, let me tell you. And I didn't say that part out loud. But I'm thinking that. And then she goes on to explain why she wants to be called that. It's like, I want to be called the Greek goddess because... It just sounded so stupid. I really started trailing off. And then he, next name that gets called, Aiden. And just to be a smartass, he goes, Aiden. I go, actually, it's pronounced Kurt Russell. And he starts laughing. But, oh boy, did I get some uncomfortable faces in the room just giving me the nod of disapproval. Yes, I believe that a lot of these people had their heads so far up their ass, right behind the branch that is slowly peeking through their rectum, but they did not find the humor in it. I'm glad at least one person did, though, so I at least made a friend in the teacher, yay. But, yeah, so I didn't make any friends that way, but I thought it was a funny joke. But you know what? I guess comedy's subjective, and when you're in college, you can't make jokes because people will get offended. That's what I'm so scared about. Is I really don't want to tell other people about my show because I'm like, well, I know the majority of college students that would listen to this would get so fucking pissed and offended by what I say that I don't know what the repercussions would be, and I don't really think I want to know what the repercussions would be. So, I'm kind of playing this one by ear. Oh my god, I've just realized I forgot. I have a pizza in the oven. Okay, don't go away, because when I, through the power of editing, this will only be a second for you, but God knows how long for me. When I come back, I will be more intoxicated, and I will be full of cheese. I'll be back right after this. Alright, and I'm back. Oh my god, I'm not proud of myself, you know. Sometimes just after a long day of hating everyone that surrounds you, you just end up eating a pizza. And it's, man, oh man, it's the struggle is real, folks. But okay, so actually though, let me tell you what though. I also have had a day and a half at work too, because yeah, I'm a hard-working man. I also went to work after classes, and then, one of my coworkers, they really pissed me off. They really wanted to put some salt in the wound. So let's just say I made sure that I no longer work with this person again. Because a lot of problems are caused by this person, and you know what? I'm tired of getting blamed for it, so I'm stepping down as one of the higher ups because you know what? I'm gonna prove a point that this whole place will crumble without me. I am that important because I am that awesome. But I am like a rat leaving a sinking ship as everybody just crumbles down from the iceberg of the Titanic that is this woman. Let me just tell you. It's it's a real struggle that people have to deal with. Icebergs, man, they always try to fuck up our lives. It's not a fun time. So, you know what? With that, I think I'll end the episode because, man, oh man, that pizza is just it's hitting the spot, and I want to go to bed. Man, it's a day. It's a day, but it's not the worst day I've had. And you know why? Because I got to talk to all of you beautiful bitch tits. And I say that as the biggest compliment in the world. I love you all. Thank you all so much for listening. Leave a like if you liked the video. And you know what? If you have any topic that you'd like me to handle, reach out to me and let me know. I'm always looking for new advice and new topics because, unlike some people, I'm actually looking to better myself. And maybe you can help me. But first, we have to acknowledge that I am the best help that there is. So spread the word to anyone who's feeling depressed and tell them about, hey man, I heard this show and it's the greatest thing you ever heard. It'll cheer you up. You'll have you'll feel like you just got injected with the best drug ever when you listen to this show. I'm rambling too much. There's a lot of eggnog in my system. Eggnog and cheese and sauce and, cholesterol. So, yeah. Bye-bye!